2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the
It's the NBA on 2K.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. He can't get it to go. Good D by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, and stolen by Jordan. And even 3-on-3 break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That one drops for him.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And there's the pass to Holiday. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. From deep. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. One-on-one here. Here's Luwawu. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harris kicks to Green. Nets passing it around. Harden against Holiday. Harden gets the bucket.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Passes it to Middleton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's good on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
The Nets with the lead. Now, here is Harden.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Harden on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Now here's Giannis. He's guarded closely. Nets leading by 4. And here they come. Harden outside. Jordan kicks to Brown. Jordan dishes to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Pass to Holiday. Feeds to Lopez. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden outside. The tray. But they recover it. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Bucks trail by 4.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. But I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Lopez, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 4. To the inside, Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the pass to Tucker. Passes it to Portis. Can't connect from short range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Middleton looking it over.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Brown outside. Outside Irving. Shoots over Tucker. No good from Irving.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Aldridge, the pass to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9. To end the drought. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Irving with the bounce pass. Aldridge finds Irving. At the elbow, Griffin. Here's Aldridge. They get it again. Fader on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Middleton with it. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Holiday's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving looking over the floor. Outside, Green. Nets passing it around. Puts it up from 15, and the shot goes down. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Middleton the pass to Portis. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Middleton is doubled to the right side. Down low. And the shot goes in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Irving. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Harden out there with Harris. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Green in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Taken away by Holiday. Lopez outside. Giannis high post. Griffin's there. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the basket by Harden.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Holiday over Harden. The shot by Holiday, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Holiday against Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Inside. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 10. Kicks it to Aldridge. Uncovered. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Giannis.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. Down low and stolen by Aldridge. Right wing. Claxton the pass to Luwawu. Ball's knocked loose. .109 left in the third quarter. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Outside Irving. The kick out to Brown. Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Irving with it. Picked up by Portis. Just 3 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Bucks trail by 8. Covered by Irving. Pass to Middleton. Here's Portis. Back to Middleton. Over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Portis, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan.
And so it's Brooklyn, in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Middleton the pass to Tucker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Harden's shot is off. Bucks trail by 8. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Sinks the three-pointer. Forbes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Harris finds Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
There's the pass to Connaughton. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Middleton against Harris. Middleton the pass to Portis. Changes up. And it's laid up and in by Middleton.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Harden scanning the floor. Left side Harris. And again it's Brooklyn converting.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Bucks trail by 9. Here is Forbes. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Middleton against Harris. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Portis with it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Harris. And the basket by Harden.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
There's the steal. On the wing, Irving. Defended by DiVincenzo. Fires from 14. Can't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Kicks it out to Harden. There's the three. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden outside. Back to Aldridge. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nets lead by 15.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Green. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Harris kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hands.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Rebounded by Howard.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Giannis outside to the middle, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Here's Middleton. Over Green. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Harris kicks to Curry. Back to Harris. Goes up at the stripe. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
In the corner, it's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. Middleton for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Simmons passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
The drive by Giannis, and it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Portis brings the double team. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 5. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Philadelphia on D. Middleton drives in, and that one good.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Maxey, and Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Count it.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Stolen away. Forbes the pass to Middleton. Over Milton. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Portis.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. That will count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 11. Scott the pass to Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Giannis outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Wanting to improve as a distributor, Howard helps whenever he dishes it like that. Just opens things up for him and his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Howard, the pass to Maxey. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Simmons. By himself, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Holiday left side. Shot from 12. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Middleton outside. Pass to Portis, back to Middleton, shoots over Curry, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Back to Simmons. To the paint, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Middleton drives in, and it's sent back by Howard. And now here comes Simmons leading the break, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Here's Middleton, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they've given a good show.
And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
There's the feed to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Howard. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. Can't get the layup.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Milton the pass to Howard. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz comes in for Dwight Howard. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Milton with it. Antetokounmpo's there. A shot by Milton, no good. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Forbes. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Maxey. Rebound, Milwaukee. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Count it. Portis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now, here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo defending. Korkmaz passes to Thibault. And here's Maxey. Here's Harris. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the basket is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. And they're pushing it up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers also making a change. Scott's checked in. Clock at 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Maxey passes to Scott, and the layup's good off the glass. Scott's got 6 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Outside Portis. DiVincenzo finds Portis. Now Middleton. He's got 9. Back to Portis. Rebound by the 76ers. Scott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Feibel. Finished off the break. Feibel's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bucks.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Lays it up off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Poked away, taken away by Holiday. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Connaughton. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Nice awareness from the young forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo, showing he wants to work it to his guys.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. The drive by Simmons.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Holiday with it. The pass to Lopez. Over Green, and Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Here's Holiday again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
The drive by Simmons. And foul on the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's sent back by Lopez. The drive by Giannis. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that. Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
A shot by Middleton, wide open, off on that one. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge.
Hey, Kevin, with the
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, DA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Luwawu. Harris is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. 3 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons. The rebound by Harden.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harris. Harden outside. And he's good on the three ball. Harden's got the opening field goal of the game for Brooklyn. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And here's Harden.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, I tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
Here's Harden, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Simmons with it, picked up by Harris. And it's Simmons penetrating. Again, Philadelphia.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
The Nets with the lead.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Simmons finds Harris. Goes back up. Pass to Milton. Harris outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Oh, even with contact, the defense isn't enough to slow Harden. I mean, just a guy who gets it done on his drives to the rack.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Harris outside. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons' shot is good. 6 points for him.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Harris looking it over. Kicks it out to Harden.
Oh, goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Harris outside. Count that one.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. And he gets it to go.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Right side Simmons. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Korkmaz actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Harden kicks to Brown. Passes it to Aldridge. And that one, good.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Maxey passes to Howard. Shot clock at 2. Scott with the ball. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Howard kicks to Korkmaz. To the inside. Howard, the pass to Thybulle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here is Harden. He's got 16. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. Here's Maxey. Misses the layup. Brooklyn leading by 6. Now Brown. Here's Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey. The kick out to Scott. The pass to Korkmaz. Back to Scott. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Korkmaz. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Irving with the ball. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Claxton. Griffin kicks to Aldridge. From the arc. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Offensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Maxey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets leading by 6. Here's Griffin, and finished off by Griffin.
An artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin, it's amazing.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Thibault. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Scott. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Harris for the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers trail by 8. And here is Harris. Here's Simmons. Here's Reed. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Luwawu, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points and 5 rebounds. That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Looking to get it going, and Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
Here is Harden. 16 points for him. And the jam by Harden.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Feeds it to Jordan.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game. Simmons against Jordan. And that one hits back iron. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden right side. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Simmons passes to Howard. Now Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz checked in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and it's Brown in for Green. Here's Harris. The 76ers with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harris, right side, on the wing, Brown. Harris outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Here's Harris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harris has got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Harden dishes to Brown for 3. Harris. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
And Howard has it in the corner. Harris outside. Poked loose and stolen by Aldridge. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. To the paint and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Irving. There's 31 seconds left in the third. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Maxey. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And as we end the third. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Curry. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Passes to Curry. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by the Nets.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Green kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Jordan the pass to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 17. Harris looking it over. From outside off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Green. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more. But it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Irving from long range. Green kicks to Jordan. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 18. Outside, Simmons. Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist by Simmons.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Now here's Brown. He kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Green. Back to Irving. And there's the pass to Brown. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
And a deep three from Irving. Again, Irving missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nets leading by 14. Irving with the ball. Pass to Claxton. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Nets miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Simmons against Brown. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Irving passes to Jordan. To stop the drought. Let's keep it alive. It's good on the putback.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown.
Hey, get on Howard.
Pass to Simmons. Dishes it to Green. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the break. Here's Aldridge. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Down low. Outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. The 17-footer. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloud. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Harden gets the bucket. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
And here's Holiday. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's stolen by Harris. Dishes to Green. Back to Harris. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Harris drives in. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Luwawu. And no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday with the block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. It's the Nets now. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Luwawu.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Kicks it to Giannis. Middleton outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Harden the pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. A shot by Harden, wide open. Here's Jordan. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Harris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Outside Holiday. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Lopez. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Harden the pass to Claxton. And he jams it with authority.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harris against Middleton. And Tucker has it in the corner. Shoots the three. Stolen by Harden. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Harris. And the pass to Brown. Now, here's Aldridge. He dishes it to Harris. He feeds it to Aldridge. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Off the inbound. Portis can't get it to go. Nets leading by 8. Here's Brown. Here's Claxton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Portis. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Irving surveying the floor. Pulls up on the elbow. Count that bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Brown out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. And a wide open look for Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's one of the more dangerous shots. The form, the quick release, everything for Kyrie in sync.
And it's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, too much. Look at that.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Claxton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Giannis kicks to Portis. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
In the corner, Irving with it. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. He's got 8.
Such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger. The D has no chance there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Nets making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Brown. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Harden outside, shoots from the elbow. Jordan kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Harden surveying the D, 6 on the shot clock, taken away by Holiday. Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. There's the triple. Milwaukee the rebound. They shoot again. Pass to Connaughton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. The feed to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden against Holiday.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Harden outside. Harris passes to Jordan. And just miss after miss right now.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Connaughton. Here's Lopez. Knocked away. Giannis passes to Lopez. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And Blake Griffin subbed in for Jeff Green. Harden kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Harden with the drive. Off on the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a... And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Nets leading by 8. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Aldridge comes in for Jeff Green. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Middleton. Great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Down low. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 8.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Holiday looking over the floor. It's good. Nets leading by 9. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Shoots from 14. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now working in the mid-range. Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Here's Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Lopez with the steal. Holiday against Irving. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday. This one for 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brown the pass to Claxton. Outside Griffin. Left side Irving. Nets passing it around. There's the dish to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Holiday. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. He's got 10.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Holiday up top, covered by Irving. Middleton outside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Middleton dishes to Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector. Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Giannis no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Green kicks to Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. The drive by Giannis. The 10-footer. Forbes can't get it to go.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Giannis outside. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. Brooklyn leading by 11. And Harris wide open. He shoots almost, but it rolls out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good.
Jordan rising up on the defense and bothers that shooter with that length.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Harris. Then there's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. Middleton the pass to Portis. His first shot coming late. And it's Connaughton missing. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Griffin against Middleton. The pass to Portis. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Portis can't get it to go. Nets leading by 11. And Brooklyn turns it over again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. He kicks to Tucker. And stolen by Aldridge. Harden the pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harden. Dishes it to Aldridge. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, this is why Aldridge is the focal point of the offense when he's on the floor. His ability to nail those shots.
Middleton on the wing. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving way outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks trail by 13. Giannis up top, defended by Griffin. Here's Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton finds Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harden. And Lopez throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Goes up on the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's blocked.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
Pass to Claxton. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Antetokounmpo against Harden. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their... And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, they've got Seth Curry. Howard is out there with Harris. And it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point guard. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Simmons. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Harris against Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Middleton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now here's Giannis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Here's Simmons. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Giannis, and it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, and the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. The putback. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers lead. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And he makes that one. Harris has got 6.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Middleton with it, picked up by Harris. Looking to end the run. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Forbes checked in. Now, here's Thybulle. Here's Maxey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
And here's Maxey. 6 points for him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus on the game and let.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Philadelphia?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pass to Connaughton. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Connaughton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Maxey. Double clutches. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And Giannis gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
1:32 left now here in the second. Howard against Lopez. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harris against Holiday. Rebounded by Howard.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Harris, right side, over Holiday. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. And here is Curry. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday against Harris. Outside Curry. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers lead by 11.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Green. Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And so he hits the technical free throw. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Tucker can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Kicks to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. Curry dishes to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. To the paint. Here's Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 12.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Now the pass to Middleton. For 3, drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. They swipe it to the inside. DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Out to the right wing. Maxey passes to Howard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Howard's got 6.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Maxey passes to Harris. Down low, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Korkmaz checked in for Dwight Howard. There's 57 seconds left in the third. But they'll get another chance. And Middleton now atop the key. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And here's Maxey. He's got 14. At the elbow, it's Harris. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Philadelphia has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thibault, the pass to Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Holiday attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez with the steal. To the middle. Forbes can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Out to Harris. Back to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Curry passes to Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Simmons with it. Inside. Here's Howard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Green is checked in for Korkmaz. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. To the paint. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Howard. Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Pass to Howard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Simmons with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harris passes to Howard. Simmons against Holiday. 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Simmons can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Giannis drives in. And Simmons with the rebound. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Passes it to Simmons. Outside Curry. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. Howard's got 10 points here in the second half.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Middleton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
The 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Patience is a virtue, and Chris Middleton, virtuous.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry on the wing. Harris outside. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Howard. Curry wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
So the 76ers win it. It was.
Starting in the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 8, Jim.
Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Nets, they've got Luwawu. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 2 guard. Here's Simmons. Howard at the elbow. To the middle. Harris passes to Green. Harris kicks to Simmons. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Over Harris. Harris misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. On the wing, Green. Back to Simmons. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Outside for Curry. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Now here's Harden. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. For 3, Harris. And the Nets miss again. And the 76ers with possession. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now here's Simmons. And misses it off the right side of the rim. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden finds Harris. Harris missing again.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Simmons looking around. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. It's good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Maxey. Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2. 1:51 left to play in the first. And the layup falls.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Maxey passes to Scott. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. From deep three-point range, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 7 points.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Here's Maxey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Irving with the ball. He's got 7. No one near him. Again, the Nets for 2.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Over Irving. That one a little long. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Maxey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Harden outside. The pass to Harris. From the arc. Harden can't hit. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. Howard at the elbow. Passes to Thibault. Harris against Simmons. To the inside. Here's Howard. Kicks to Green. Tries again. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Luwawu. Not going to go that time.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Harden. Scott pulls it in. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Simmons against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Scott. Beyond the arc. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Howard, the pass to Thibault. The dish to Simmons. The feed now to Howard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Harris outside. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Simmons. He nails it, and we're tied up. Simmons got 6 points.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Harden against Simmons. And that one, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Simmons kicks to Green. Pass to Thibault. High post, Howard. Green left side. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And here's Griffin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. Jordan against Harris. Over Jordan. And the 76ers get it back. Harris passes to Curry. Here's Howard. And the pass to Milton. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Irving surveying the floor. Here's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 9 points and 1.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the 1. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch. Clock at 2. Here's Harris. No good that time. Curry with some nice D. The 76ers trail by 5. Harris drives in. Count it.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in for Simmons. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Irving up top. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now, here's Maxey. For the tie, Howard trying to free himself up. And the layup is good. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Irving dishes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
They need this. A nice shot by Irving.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. He kicks it to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the left side wing. Back to Scott. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Luwawu is checked in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Harden's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry attacking. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden scanning the floor. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now Curry. He has 5. He gets it in there. He has 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Green is checked in for Brooklyn. And the 76ers also making a change. Reed's checked in. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Feeds it to Scott. Over Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Irving's checked in for James Harden. Scott hits them both. .52 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Maxey passes to Curry. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. Here's Scott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 2. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Aldridge kicks to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Nets trail by 4. Aldridge out there with Jordan. Then there's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Here's Maxey. Passes it to Milton. And here's Maxey. Right side, Scott. Over Aldridge. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And the first one drops. So for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Joe Harris. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. He feeds it to Aldridge. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Here's Jordan, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Here's Simmons, and he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Pass to Irving. Irving double team. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden on the wing. Now the feed to Jordan. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Howard finds Harris. Over Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
But tried by Simmons. Howard dishes to Simmons. Stolen by Harden. To take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Back to Howard. Harris against Jordan. Harris passes to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. And the 76ers also making a change. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. Simmons with it. To the right side. Howard kicks to Simmons. Over Jordan. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, big sir.
Here's Harden on the wing. 1:12 left here in the 4th quarter. With 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Hits the jumper in space. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Green. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Simmons. Up top, Curry fires for three. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard finds Green. Now Howard. Outside, Simmons. And stolen by Jordan. For three, Harris. So the 76ers win it. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.